Good morning and welcome to On the Sport News right here on Zimbabwe Daily. My name is Chelsea Mashiamombe and let's take a look at the news making the headlines. Head rolls at MDC Alliance as Ngonzora reshuffles leadership. Felt Mnangagwa must resign and concentrate on peace and farming, said BT. Youths confront Shinotimba for bad-mouthing Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa's siblings denied bail. And in sport news, Dimbare winger issues public apology to injured Andrew Tandy. PSL calls crisis meeting after putting league matches on pause. And here are the news in detail. MDC Alliance leader Douglas Ngonzora reshuffled his party leadership on Tuesday amid reports he is consolidating power to make sure his position is not contested at the party's congress set for next month. Ngonzora's position is under threat as senior party officials are arguing that his lack of popularity among Zimbabweans is the reason the party failed to retain any seat in the recent by-election. Addressing the media on Tuesday, Ngonzora said the move has been in the party's plan all along, emphasizing that his position is contestable. The party is set to hold its Congress following the party's humiliating electoral defeat at the recent by-election. The party's candidates failed to get as low as 10 votes at most polling stations, with some opting to leave the tenant outfit after the humiliation. Citizens Coalition for Change Vice President and IBT has launched a scathing attack on President Mnangagwa, saying he was an extremely incompetent leader with no capacity to run the country. BT said Mnangagwa and his entire administration must resign and go into peace and farming, where they might have a chance to succeed. The former finance minister outburst following government's dramatic decisions on the ban of lending services by banks. The move, coming barely a week after it was introduced, became a spectacular holler after it triggered an anticipated economy bloodbath characterized by a shortage of commodities, companies halting operations, and downscaling of production. The Zimbabwe Revolutionary and Patriotic Youth Network Zirapayon has taken Buwera South legislator Joseph Chinotimba head-on for calling President Mnangagwa by his surname. Chinotimba accused Mnangagwa of imposing a more literate candidate in his constituency in a video that went viral a few days ago. The youth said the lawmaker was wrong to address the president as Mnangagwa without showing respect. Zirapayon Secretary for External Affairs Tendai Nyikadzino said Chinotimba should explain his intentions. Two siblings who were arrested for conspiracy to commit armed robbery and unlawful possession of firearms 3 weeks ago denied the charges yesterday, saying they were framed. The duo Tawanda Mafidi, Vengesai Mnangagwa were denied bail at the High Court by Justice Benjamin Chikoweru. They are facing conspiracy to commit armed robbery and unlawful possessions of firearms charges. Allegations are that on April 14 this year, members of the Criminal Investigation Department (CID) received a tip-off that the duo was conspiring to commit an armed robbery at Plot 5 Overflow Farm, Muzwezwe in Kadoma. And in sport news in detail. Dynamo's winger Bill Antonio on Monday, 15 May, issued an apology to Andrew Tandy for his challenge that left the Highlanders defender writhing in agony with a dislocated ankle. Antonio tackled Tandy in the 68th minute, and the referee deemed the challenge warranted a red card for the 19-year-old Tandy for the 19-year-old. Tandi was rushed to the hospital after receiving treatment for 30 minutes on pitch, Antonio tweeted. The Premier Soccer League PSL on Monday called for an urgent meeting with all of the 16 teams and police after indefinitely suspending the league, citing growing hooliganism at matches. League sponsors Delta Beverages have reportedly told PSL chiefs to end football violence, warning that it is soiling their brand name. The decision to suspend the league follows Sunday's abandoned match between Highlanders at Dynamos at Barberfield Stadium in Bulawayo. And in other news, ZANU-PF activist Cybath Msengezi on Tuesday spent his sixth night in jail as his bail hearing drags on. The activist is accused of misrepresenting his residential address to the ZANU-PF party for personal gains. His bail proceedings have been dragging since last week as the state fears that he will abscond if granted bail. Prosecutors allege that his residential address is not known, so he might use his political links to skip the country if granted bail. And let's take a look at the headlines once again. Heads roll at MDC Alliance as Ngonzora reshuffles leadership. Failed Mnangagwa must resign and concentrate on peace and farming. Youths confront Chino Timba for bad-mouthing Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa siblings denied bail. Dimbare winger issues public apology to injured Andrew Tandi. PSL calls crisis meetings after putting league matches on pause. Thank you so much for tuning in to our On the Sport News. See you again tomorrow. Have yourself a